I'm Darren.
And I'm Sean.
We're back with the IV2104 project, and today Sean's going to take that headlight, throw it in the garbage. We're going to install these.
So the reason why we're going to replace the headlights today on this car are it's got a glass surround that is all cracked apart. The mounting tabs and the adjusters are broken. We can get new ones, but they are expensive and they suck to begin with. We want better light. So the tabs that hold it in place are cracked and broken. Someone did some auxiliary wiring, drilled down and through. The covers are glued in place with silicone and tape, and they're broken, moldy. Hey Darren, check this out.
Probably make that work.
Slice it along here.
And then step them back.
Step it back, even them up.
Yeah.
And then because it's all metal, we can weld whatever tabs we need. So here we have the headlight bucket assembly disassembled. Got the headlights out, everything, so we can cut and weld without damaging anything. We're going to cut this right along here and bring the whole thing up. So it'll be right along this red line. It's going to come up, trim along, and back down. We'll cut that out with the plasma cutter. When we get that cut, we're going to move it up and re-weld it right along here to bring both buckets in line, but just slightly staggered. So we got the plasma cutter here. We're going to get it fired up and make our initial cut. Good to go. So we have the initial cut here. We are going to have to clean it up a bit, but once we get it cleaned up, we are going to set it right on top like that and get it mounted and positioned, and then just weld her in. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm doing a spot weld. Normally you traditionally do stitch welding when you're welding most things, but because we're doing very thin steel and we don't want to burn through, nor do we want to heat anything up too much, we're just doing little spot welds. We spot weld, move an inch, spot weld, move an inch. You keep doing that, coming back and forth until you fill all the weld in. And then when you're all done, you cool her down and you're good to go. So, we got the welding all done. We have it mounted. I cut the tabs off both sides. And the reason we cut them off is we need them to fit inside the headlight bucket and without binding up. And now we're going to make new tabs that will come off of these marks, bolt down, a single tab off of here, and then that's it. Paint and install lights and build bezels. So we have our headlight bucket with the new tabs installed, and we just got to put it in and bolt it in place. Just like that. And then use our little short bolts, bolt her up, and then install the headlights. Okay, so we have the headlights done, but we still have to do the surrounds. That's the next bit. That's going to be quite fiddly. But we have the brackets are built, everything's painted, the headlights are installed. We still have to adjust them, but we have to wait for nighttime to do that. And we also have the other side done. And I think it looks quite well. Okay, so we have the headlights all wired up. We were able to reuse the factory Lada headlight wiring, and then with a combination of the factory BMW headlight wiring, we just ran a power wire and a ground over to the auxiliary high beam, and everything works. We have our lows and all 4 high beams. Okay, as you can see, we have the headlights installed. We have the surrounds all blacked out. We tried to build a proper surround for it, but it looked terrible. It did not look good at all, so we ditched that, went back to the drawing board. We just darkened everything up, and then we put our little bitty LED headlights in so that people can see us, and they are bright enough that they do not get drowned out by the main headlights. Other than that, that is pretty much it for this job.
the thing home. All the engine mounts were busted, the floor was torn out of it. It was in rough shape.
PK was falling out of it, front business